Finding probabilities using the binomial distribution can be done easily in the calculator. If we're looking to find just the probability that x equals some value, I'm going to list it as k, the constant k, which is going to be any number that is 0 or above up to and including the total number of trials n. So it's between 0 and n inclusive. In the calculator, we're going to use the binom PDF function, standing for the binomial probability distribution function. To get there, we're going to hit the second key in the upper left and then the vars key, and that's going to make it into the distributions. And we're going to go and scroll down or up if you'd prefer to find this function. Now in the 83s or some of the 84s that have the function set up like this, we're going to find this, enter it, and enter in our value n first, followed by a comma, which is the button above the 7, then the probability value p, comma, k, the number of successes. If we actually wanted to find out the probability that x is less than or equal to that value, we're going to use the binom CDF, the C standing for the cumulative distribution function, and it takes the same n, p, and k. So here's an example. I've got a binomial random variable. We're going to have 4 trials, so n is 4. Our value for p is going to be 0.6. Now, in the first one, we're looking for the probability that x equals 2, so we only want this value right here. That's the only one we care about. Now, to do that, we're going to use the PDF function. Now remember, it is the second key and the vars key. Above vars, it's distributions. That's where we're going to find it. We can either scroll down quite a ways or you can go up a little less. So the binom PDF function is what we want. Now it wants n comma p comma x. This is going to actually put it in like that. This is a nice easier version for it. The trials is our n value, which is 4. The p is 0.6. And the x value is going to be equivalent to our k value. Basically, we want the x value to be a 2. So I'm going to paste this, and now it's going to be in the form of how we would put it in, say, a TI-83 or anything that doesn't have this function for it. So we have binom PDF 4, which is our n, comma, the comma key is again right here, right above the letter, the number 7, 0.6, comma 2. And 0.3456 is the answer. Alright, in this problem, we're looking for the probability that x is less than or equal to 2. So we're looking for the value 2, the value 1, which is less than 2, and 0, or this entire area over here. Now this is equivalent to saying the probability that x is 0 plus the probability that of 1, and finally plus the probability that x is 2. And I could run the binom PDF function 3 times and calculate it. Now there's only a few here, but sometimes you could be dealing with 10, 20, 100 of these. So you don't want to just calculate each of them and add them up, and that's where the CDF function comes in. So we're going to run the binom instead of PDF, CDF for the same 3 values. So second vars, I'm going to go up. Letter B on mine is binom CDF. It may be different on yours. Same values. There are 4 trials. P is 0.6. And we're looking for 2 or less, so x will be 2. So the only difference between these two things is the C instead of the P, the C being the cumulative, and notice that is larger. So that equals 0.5248.